Shabbat Shalom, man. Z Lafayette. Pray the mighty up, bro. What your brother? You was 100 on everything. Oh, to my last week, Hebrew? Yeah. Shabbat Shalom, y'all only TV 100, the y'all only remnant. Okay, Hebrew. Praise the mighty Yah, and I appreciate that, man, Z Lafayette. Shabbat Shalom, Mark Anthony. Praise the mighty Yah. I forget what was the topic last week. The name I forgot. Can't remember what we. I can't remember the name either. Shabbat Shalom, Joe Gladly. Praise the mighty Yah, sister. Mhm. Shabbat Shalom, being Yah, pray the mighty Yah. Shabbat Shalom, Rasta here, pray the mighty Yah. What is that? What's Rasta here? What's that? You going up? Wouldn't know what that is. I don't know what it is. Shabbat Shalom, that's Rob One Love, praise the mighty Yah. So okay, Rasta here said, do you believe what everyone is saying about the eclipse? No, no, I don't, Hebrew. You heard about what they're saying about the eclipse?
No.
Yeah. Somebody supposed to be like in Exodus when they had everyone is saying this is the day of oh okay. When do it supposed to be, Hebrew? I might try to have a class on that. I gotta do some researching on eclipse though. Sometimes in April, but a lot of things happen. Ain't happened yet. Okay. Well, April right around the corner. We in March now. So okay. You remember the theory they had out in 1999, and when everybody was saying the year 2000, this gonna happen, that's gonna happen, this gonna change, time gonna stop, this gonna, they had all kind of theories back in 1999 before the year 2000, and then none of it come to pass. Then none of it react. So I don't be paying attention to rumors. Yeah, the end of the world theory. There you go, brother. There you go. They said that. So I don't pay no attention to theories, what people be talking about rapping. I stay with the book, like the book say. I'm going to read that too. I'm going to read something about that. But let's go and get started. Remind me to read that about the people having all them different.
No one reigns above you, and no one reigns beside you.
Shalom, 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 brothers and sisters all over the world. I'm Yahudah ben Ezriel. I'm a Hebrew servant of the Most High Yah. And I want to give all honor, glory, praise, and worship to Yahweh by saying hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Praise the mighty Yah. Now today's topic, I'm going to prove beyond a shadow of a doubt that I am a Hebrew servant of Yah. And all the brothers and sisters on here that's a Hebrew, that y'all are the servants of Yahweh. Else you wouldn't be listening to me. And I'm going to prove beyond a shadow of doubt that we all the servant of Yahweh. Now, I wanted to answer Rostyle here a question about something. Let's go to Proverbs right quick. I'm gonna get through this right quick. I got a pretty good lesson, long lesson. I want to start. Go to Proverbs 19 and 21. This for you, Rostyle here.
Proverbs chapter 19, verse 21. There are many devices in a man's heart.
Hold it right there. There are many devices in a man's heart. They say this, they say that, they believe this, they believe that. Read.
Nevertheless, the counsel of Yahweh that shall stand.
Only thing gonna stand is the counsel of Yahweh. So be aware of what you hear, these rumors on the internet, in the streets, on the news and stuff like that. Let's, be aware of that. And I'm gonna read Mark Anderson say, go to Jeremiah 10 and 1 and 2. Learn not the way of the heathen. That's right. That's right. Mark Anderson. Read.
Jeremiah chapter 1, verse 2.
No, verse 1 and 2.
Oh, Jeremiah chapter 1, verse 1.
No, Jeremiah 10, verse 1 and 2. You got it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Jeremiah chapter 10, verse 1. Hear ye the word which Yahweh speaketh unto you, O house of Israel.
Talking to us.
Thus saith Yahweh, learn not the way of the heathen.
That's right.
And be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them.
Okay, that's right. So now, Shabbat Shalom, J. Freezy. Praise the mighty Yah. So I just wanted to get that point across right quick. I'm going to get on down in my lesson. Let's go to Exodus. Go to Exodus 14. I'm going to start at Exodus 14. Let's see. I want to start. Okay, good. Start at the third verse.
Exodus chapter 14, verse 3. For Pharaoh will say of the children of Israel, they are entangled in the land, and the wilderness have shut them in. And I will harden Pharaoh's heart, that he shall follow after them. And I will be honored upon Pharaoh and upon all his hosts, that the Egyptians may know that I am Yahweh. And they did so.
Listen, the Almighty gonna do the same thing in the United States. He gonna let the whole world know that He is Yahweh and there's none else. He gonna let the Chinese, the Puerto Ricans, the Mexicans, the white folks, with the Germans, the Russians, the whole world one day gonna know Yahweh. He say, I am that I am, and you gonna see that ain't nobody but Yah. Read.
And it was told the king of Egypt that the people fled, and the heart of Pharaoh and of his servants was turned against the people.
You notice his servants. Now, Pharaoh had servants too, just like Yahweh got servants. Read. And JC got servants too. I'm gonna go over in a new book and prove beyond a shadow of doubt what he told his servants to do. Keep reading.
And they said, why have we done this, that we have let Israel go from serving us? And he made ready his chariot and took his people with him. And he took 600 chosen chariots and all the chariots of Egypt and captains over every one of them. And Yahweh hardened the heart of Pharaoh, king of Egypt.
He hardened his heart.
And he pursued after the children of Israel.
That's right, chasing us.
And the children of Israel went out with a high hand, but the Egyptians pursued after them.
They was on them horses while we was running.
All the horses and chariots of Pharaoh and his horsemen and his army, and overtook them encamping by the sea beside Pi Hiroth before Zephon. And when Pharaoh drew nigh, the children of Israel lifted up their eyes, and behold, the Egyptians marched after them.
They looked back and seen the Egyptians coming. They got scared.
And they were sore afraid.
They was trembling like Don Knox. Read.
And the children of Israel cried out unto Yahweh.
Uh-oh. Every time we get in trouble, we cry to Yahweh. Read.
And they said unto Moses, because there were no graves in Egypt, hast thou taken us away to die in the wilderness?
Now they got a smart mouth now. Rebellious and hard in the stiff neck rebellious people. Now they running the alligator mouth, gonna get the head knocked off. Read.
Wherefore hast thou dealt thus with us to carry us forth out of Egypt?
Why you bringing us out of the United States? I done left my mansion, my Bentley, my Bentley, and all my stuff in California and New York, and I done left all my businesses. Why you bring us out to the wilderness? And I left New York and all these big cities where y'all had it going on in. Read.
Is not this the word that we did tell thee in Egypt, saying, let us alone?
When we was in the United States, told us to leave us alone. We all right. We got millions and billions of dollars, and we doing all right over here. Read.
That we may serve the Egyptians.
That we might serve the United States of America.
For it had been better for us to serve the Egyptians.
It's better for us to live in the United States
than that we should die in the wilderness.
Than us to bring us out here in the wilderness and die. I'd rather stay in America. I'd rather stay in Egypt.
And Moses said unto the people.
And Moses said to the people, like I'm saying today.
Fear ye not.
Don't fear nothing. Don't be scared.
Stand still.
Stand still, y'all. Don't believe everything you hear.
And see the salvation of Yahweh.
And watch Yahweh do his work. Watch he tap dance and get on down through there. You notice? Now read it again. He say, Moses, what?
And Moses said unto the people.
I'm telling y'all today.
Fear ye not.
Don't be scared of nothing.
Stand still.
Stand still. Be patient. Be quiet and be patient. Read.
And see the salvation of Yahweh.
And watch Yahweh do his work and break it off in them. Read.
Which he will show to you today.
He gonna show us one day again. Just like he did it then, he gonna show it to us again. He gonna do it again, baby. Read.
For the Egyptians whom ye have seen today.
The people that you seen today in the United States.
Ye shall see them again no more
forever. You ain't gonna see them no more forever.
Yahweh shall fight for you.
Yahweh gonna fight for you. You don't need no gun, no MAC-10, no Uzi, no knife or nothing. Yahweh gonna fight for you, baby. Read.
And ye shall hold your peace.
Shut your mouth.
And Yahweh said unto Moses, wherefore criest thou after me?
What verse you at?
15.
Okay.
Speak unto the children of Israel that they go forward.
Speaking to us and we go forward.
But lift thou up thy rod and stretch out thy hand over the sea and divide it. And the children of Israel shall go on dry ground through the midst of the sea.
Okay, hold it. Something just came to me. Now hold that, and I'm going to show you that Yahweh going to do it again from here. Go to Deuteronomy. Let me see what that said. I think it's 4. Let me see. Yeah. Deuteronomy 4 and 33. No, hold on. Okay. Yeah, 34. Now I'm gonna prove to y'all that he ain't gonna do it again from this land. Deuteronomy 4 and 34.
Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 34. Or hath Elohim a say to go and take him a nation from the midst of another nation?
Go and take him a nation from the midst of another nation, us, from the midst of all these other nations. Read.
By temptations.
He gonna do it by temptations.
By signs.
He gonna do it by signs.
And by wonders.
And he gonna do it by wonders.
And by war.
And he gonna do it by war.
And by a mighty hand.
And by a mighty hand.
And by a stretched out arm.
And by a stretched out arm begging us to come to him. Read.
And by great terrors.
And what?
And by great terrors.
And by great terrors, because he did it by great terrors then. But watch this. Read.
According to all that Yahweh your Elohim did for you in Egypt before your eyes.
According, he gonna do it just like he did it in Egypt before your eyes. You were looking at it. He gonna do it again just like he did it then before your eyes while you were looking at it. Is that all of it? That's all the 34?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Read 35, because I gotta put I make the cake. I gotta put the icing on it. Read.
Unto thee it was showed.
It was showed. You saw it.
That thou mightest know that Yahweh, he is Elohim. There is none else beside him.
Ain't nobody else. Now go back to where I was. What was I at? 14 and what?
17.
Okay. Okay, go. Yeah, keep reading.
And I, behold, I will harden the hearts of the Egyptians.
He gonna harden the hearts of everybody over here.
And they shall follow them.
They're gonna follow them.
And I will give me honor upon Pharaoh and upon all his hosts, upon his chariots and upon his horsemen. And the Egyptians shall know that I am Yahweh.
And everybody in America gonna know that he Yahweh.
When I have gotten me honor upon Pharaoh.
When I show you what I can do to the president.
Upon his chariots and upon his horsemen.
That's right, read.
And the angel of Elohim, which went before the camp of Israel.
He had an angel to go before us.
Removed and went behind them. And the pillar of the cloud went from before their face and stood behind them. And it came between the camp of the Egyptians and the camp of Israel. And it was a cloud and it was a cloud and darkness to them. But it gave light by night to these, so that the one came not near the other all the night. And Moses stretched out his hand over the sea, and Yahweh caused the sea to go back by a strong east wind all that night, and made the sea dry land, and the waters were divided.
In other words, he parted the Red Sea. It was dry. We walked on dry land.
And the children of Israel went into the midst of the sea upon the dry ground.
That's right. We walked on dry ground after he parted the Red Sea.
And the waters were a wall unto them on their right hand.
And we looking at the water, looking at the fish, and over here on the wall, 2 walls.
And on their left. And the Egyptians pursued and went in after them.
And the Egyptians ran behind us on them horses while we was on feet running for our lives. while we was on dry land. Read.
To the midst of the sea.
Through the midst of the sea, the middle.
Even all Pharaoh's horses.
All of them.
His chariots and his horsemen. And it came to pass that in the morning watch Yahweh looked unto the host of the Egyptians through the pillar of fire and of the cloud.
Yahweh looking at them through the pillar of fire and cloud.
And troubled the host of the Egyptians.
And they scared to death. What verse you at?
25.
Okay.
And took off their chariot wheels.
He made their wheels come off. He didn't need no what you call them thing to take the wheels off with? A 4-wheel thing. Look. That 4-wheel, he didn't need no to take the bolts off. He made the wheels come off without that thing. Read.
That they drave them heavily, so that the Egyptians said, let us flee from the face of Israel.
They got scared, saying, let us leave them niggas alone. Because, boy, they God working. Read.
For Yahweh fighteth for them against the Egyptians.
Yahweh will fight for you against anybody else. That's why he did it. He going to do it again.
And Yahweh said unto Moses, stretch out thy hand over the sea, that the waters may come again upon the Egyptians.
When you stretch out that rod again up on the sea, go drown all the Pharaoh's army.
Upon their chariots.
That's right.
And upon their horsemen. And Moses stretched forth his hand over the sea, and the sea returned to his strength when the morning appeared, and the Egyptians fled against it. And Yahweh overthrew the Egyptians in the midst of the sea.
He drowned everyone, all the Pharaoh's army that was fighting after us.
As the waters returned and covered the chariots.
That's right. Drown everybody.
And the horsemen.
Horsemen and all.
And all the hosts of Pharaoh that came into the sea after them. There remained not so much as one of them.
One of them living when Yahweh got through breaking it off him.
But the children of Israel walked upon dry land.
But we walked up on dry land, and the Pharaohs got killed. The army of them died. Read.
Dry land in the midst of the sea.
Then you wonder why I'm a servant of Yah. Because I know Yahweh the only one can do it. Can't nobody else do nothing. The New Testament, the Quran, all them other books ain't worth 2 dead flies. Read.
And the waters were a wall unto them on their right hand.
That's right. We walking on dry land looking at the whales and jaws in the seas.
And on their left. Thus Yahweh saved Israel that day out of the hand of the Egyptians.
And he gonna save you again another day out of the hand of the Gentiles.
And Israel saw the Egyptians dead upon the seashore.
He gonna do it right before your eyes while you looking. You ain't gonna be asleep when he do this. You gonna be looking at it.
And Israel saw that great work which Yahweh did upon the Egyptians.
They saw. We gonna see it again. You're gonna be looking at it and ain't gonna believe it. Woo-wee, look at that. Look at Yahweh put it down.
And the people feared Yahweh.
And you supposed to fear Yahweh. If you don't fear him, you're a retarded fool.
And believed Yahweh.
They believe Yahweh. Watch what it say.
And his servant Moses.
And his servant Moses. Moses was a servant of Yah. You think he wasn't? What made him a servant of Yah? Oh, I forgot to read it. Because he obeyed and worshiped Yah. Read what the definition, I forgot. Read servant and serve.
Servant, someone or something that serves another.
Someone or somebody that serves another. That's what makes you a servant.
Serve, to act as a servant, also to worship or obey.
That's right, worship and obey. And that's what I do. And that's what y'all do, because you wouldn't be listening to me. All right, then, let's go to Numbers 12. Numbers 12. Start the first verse. Let me let y'all know he make a difference in his servants. You could be a servant, but boy, you might not be the right-hand man of his servant. You can serve him, but you might not be number 1. You might be number 5 or 6 or 7. Read.
Numbers chapter 12, verse 1. And Miriam and Aaron spake against Moses because of the Ethiopian woman whom he had married.
Now, Miriam and Aaron is Moses' brother and sister, and they got mad at him because he married a nappy-headed black Ethiopian. She was black like him, but she wasn't no Israelite. She was an Ethiopian. Read.
for he had married an Ethiopian woman.
That's right. Moses married a black Ethiopian woman.
And they said,
the brother and the sister said,
hath Yahweh indeed spoken only by Moses?
who you think you is? You think you ain't no better than me?
Hath he not spoken also by us?
He speak to us just like he speak to you. You ain't no better than me, Moses.
And Yahweh heard it.
When Yahweh heard him say it, watch what happened.
Now the man Moses was very meek.
He was very meek and humble.
Above all the men which were upon the face of the earth.
Above all the people that was on the face of the earth, and it was millions and billions of people. Moses was number one, the meekest out of all of them. Read.
And Yahweh spake suddenly unto Moses.
He spake unto Moses.
And unto Aaron.
And unto Aaron.
And unto Miriam.
And unto his sister Miriam. Watch what he say.
Come out ye three unto the tabernacle of the congregation.
Come out! All three of y'all come out.
And they three came out.
They came out like y'all said.
And Yahweh came down in the pillar of the cloud.
And when he came down in the pillar of a cloud, because he was in the same pillar of cloud when we was leaving Egypt.
And stood in the door of the tabernacle.
And stood in the door of the tabernacle.
And called Aaron and Miriam.
And called Aaron and Miriam.
And they both came out.
And both of them came.
Forth.
Huh? And what?
And they both came forth.
Right.
And he said, hear now my words.
Yahweh told them to listen to me right now and hear my words.
If there be a prophet among you.
If there be any prophet among you.
I, Yahweh, will make myself known unto him in a vision.
I'll make myself known to him in a vision. That's how I'm going to come to the other prophet, in a vision.
And will speak unto him in a dream.
And I'll come to that prophet in a dream. But
my servant Moses is not so.
My servant Moses ain't like the rest of the prophet. He ain't like nobody else. He my man.
Who is faithful in all mine house.
Moses is faithful in all my house. So you can't compare Moses to nobody. Not even JC. Not even Muhammad. Not even none of them clowns. You can't compare Moses to nobody. This Yahweh talking, y'all. Read.
With him will I speak mouth to mouth.
I'm going to come to him and talk to him mouth to mouth. I ain't going to get on telephone. I ain't going to telegram. I ain't going to go tell a nigga. I'm going to talk to Yah. He going to talk to Moses one-on-one. Not behind no wall. Not across the street. Read.
Even apparently. And not in dark speeches.
And I ain't going to talk to Moses in no dark speeches like I do everybody else.
And the similitude of Yahweh shall he behold. Wherefore then were ye not afraid to speak against my servant Moses?
My servant Moses! Why you wasn't afraid to talk against Moses, my servant? Yahweh called him man. He called Moses his servant. He never said JC was his servant. He never said Paul was his servant. He never said nobody in no other book was his servant. But he said Moses. Read it again.
With him will I speak mouth to mouth, even apparently, and not in dark speeches.
Yes, sir. Read.
And the similitude of Yahweh shall he behold. Wherefore then were ye not afraid to speak against my servant Moses?
Why you was not afraid to speak against my servant Moses?
And the anger of Yahweh was kindled against them.
And he got mad at them because they're supposed to fear Moses. Because this is my right-hand man. This is the man that I raised up for the job. And just because y'all his brother or sister don't mean nothing. I'm not studying y'all. I love Moses. Read.
And he departed.
When Yahweh departed.
And the cloud departed from off the tabernacle. And behold, Miriam became leprous.
He turned her white. She became white because she was running her alligator mouth against Moses, the servant of Yah. That's all I think I needed that. Go to 14. 14. Start the first verse.
Numbers chapter 14, verse 1.
We're going to talk about the service of Yahweh today. And he got some in this book. Listen, cold-blooded. I'm going to carry you to Isaiah, and I'm going to knock your shoes off over there. Read.
And all the congregation lifted up their voice and cried, and the people wept that night. And all the children of Israel murmured against Moses and against Aaron.
Murmured! Talking about him behind his back. Oh, he think he all that. He ain't nothing. He ain't no better than me. He talking just like Mary and all the rest of them, hating on him. Ooh, like they do me. They talk about me like a dog.
And the whole congregation said unto them, would Elohim that we had died in the land of Egypt, or would Elohim we had died in this wilderness? And wherefore hath Yahweh brought us unto this land?
Why did Yahweh bring us out of America?
To fall by the sword.
To die.
That our wives and our children should be a prey. Were it not better for us to return into Egypt?
Why we always questioning Yahweh? I don't understand these people. Back then and right now. Always want to question the maker, the most high. The one that created the heaven and the earth, the sea and the trees and everything. You want to question him. Why? Ain't no why. Read.
And they said one to another, let us make a captain, and let us return into Egypt.
Let us go back to America, make us a chief or president, and we're going to go back there.
Then Moses and Aaron fell on their faces before all the assembly of the congregation of the children of Israel.
Because it hurt their heart.
And Joshua the son of Nun, and Caleb the son of Jephunneh, which were of them that searched the land.
Now let's find out who Joshua and Caleb was.
Rent their clothes, and they spake unto all the company of the children of Israel, saying, the land which we passed through to search it is an exceeding good land. If Yahweh delight in us, then he will bring us into this land and give it us, a land which flow with milk and honey. Only rebel not ye against Yahweh.
Only don't rebel against Yahweh. Rebel against anybody else, but not Yah, fool.
Neither fear ye the people of the land.
Don't be scared of nobody.
For they are bread for us.
Bread.
Their defense is departed from them.
Departed from them.
And Yahweh is with us.
Yahweh is with us.
Fear them not.
Don't be scared of nobody, because Yahweh with you, who can be against you. You got to be crazy you scared of anybody else. Read. And Yahweh your protector. Read.
But all the congregation bade stone them with stones, and the glory of Yahweh appeared in the tabernacle of the congregation before all the children of Israel. And Yahweh said unto Moses, how long will this people provoke me?
How long will these nappy-headed Israelites provoke him? Always got doubt. Don't believe nothing. Always questioning Yah. How long you nappy-headed Israelites is going to provoke Yahweh? Right now today. Not just back then, but he talking about today. Read.
And how long will it be ere they believe me?
How long they going to believe me?
For all the signs which I have showed among them.
Everything that I have showed you and you saw with your eyes and you still got doubt. You still don't believe. I done showed you time after time after time. He plagued Egypt 10 times. And you still gonna doubt him and question his word. Boy, you got to be a retarded fool. Read.
I will smite them with the pestilence and disinherit them.
I'm gonna knock their head off.
And will make of thee a greater nation and mightier than they.
I'm gonna get somebody else.
And Moses said unto Yahweh, then the Egyptians shall hear it.
Then if you do this, Yahweh, the Egyptians gonna hear it when he was humble.
For thou broughtest up this people in thy might from among them.
You the one brought us out of Egypt.
And they will tell it to the inhabitants of this land.
And they gonna pass a rumor around saying,
for they have heard that thou Yahweh art among this people, that thou Yahweh art seen face to face, and that thy cloud standeth over them, and that thou goest before them by daytime in a pillar of a cloud, and a pillar of night, and in a pillar of fire by night. Now, if thou shalt kill all this people as one man,
if you kill everybody you brought out of Egypt,
then the nations which have heard the fame of thee will speak, saying,
now this what the people, the rumor gonna be going around saying if you would have killed the nappy-headed Israelites back then.
because Yahweh was not able to bring this people into the land which he swore unto them.
Because Yahweh wasn't able to bring them into the land, that's what they're gonna be saying.
Therefore he hath slain them in the wilderness.
He slain all the people in the wilderness because he couldn't do it. He didn't have the mighty strength to do it. That's what the rumor gonna be.
And now I beseech thee,
Then Moses said, now I beg thee, Yah,
let the power of my Yahweh be great,
let it be great,
according as thou hast spoken, saying, Yahweh is long suffering
Yahweh is long suffering to put up with us,
and of great mercy,
and great mercy to put up with us, because we are a hot mess. We ain't no good. We rotten. We don't believe nothing that Moses said, Yahweh, that his prophet said. We ain't no earthly good.
forgiving iniquity and transgression.
And if he wasn't forgiving iniquity and transgression, you ought to be right now dead. Wouldn't nobody be alive today if Yahweh wasn't merciful. Because he shouldn't. I ain't going to read.
And by no means clearing the guilty, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children to the third and fourth generation.
And the third and fourth generation, they hate Yah. The book said, Exodus 20 and around the 5th and 6th verse, say the third and fourth generation hate Yah.
Pardon, I beseech thee.
Pardon me, forgive, I beg thee.
The iniquity of this people according unto the greatness of thy mercy.
And this is Moses coming to the rescue again. Moses always saving us from getting our head knocked off of, but because why? Yahweh gonna listen to Moses. He loved Moses to the core. Whatever Moses says is gonna happen. That's how much love he had for Moses. And Moses praying for us and talking for us just like a lawyer. Come to court and help the client. That's Moses was a lawyer back then. Read.
And as thou hast forgiven this people from Egypt even until now, and Yahweh said, I have pardoned according to thy word.
Oh! Boy, I got to go! Woo! Read it again!
And Yahweh said, I have pardoned according to thy word. But as truly as I live, all the earth shall be filled with the glory of Yahweh.
Amen. Almighty said, I listened to Moses. Hold up. What verse was you at?
22.
Oh. Okay. Keep reading.
Because all those men which have seen my glory and my miracles, which I did in Egypt and in the wilderness,
which he did,
and have tempted me now these 10 times,
10 times,
and have not hearkened to my voice,
and ain't listening to y'all. You got to be a fool. Boy, listen. We some rotten, no good, dirty people. Our people rotten. We the only one got the true and living God. And we won't listen to him. Boy, you got to be, you sick. You mental. You a retarded fool. You disturbed.
Surely they shall not see the land which I swore unto their fathers.
And you ain't going home. Because you ain't going home.
Neither shall any of them that provoke me see it.
Any that provoke Yahweh ain't going to the promised land. And it's going to be a whole bunch of y'all nappy-headed niggas. A lot of y'all ain't going.
But my servant Caleb.
But, there it is. That's what I'm talking about. But, my servant Caleb.
because he had another spirit with him.
He had another spirit. His spirit was like Moses. His spirit wasn't like everybody else. Boy, listen. Read.
And have followed me fully.
And followed Yahweh fully. He didn't perpetrate no fraud. He didn't listen to nobody else. He didn't listen to Paul, Luke, John, or Peter, or these preachers they got today. He didn't listen to none of them. I ain't listening to none of them. I don't care if I ain't got but one follower on this thing. It's going to be me and that person. I ain't studying about no million followers. Because when you got a million followers, they lying to you. Ain't no million niggas going to follow nobody but a liar. They'll follow a liar. But a man that's 100 telling the truth, he ain't going to have that many followers. Read.
Him will I bring into the land whereunto he went.
That's where I'm going to bring Caleb.
And his seed shall possess it.
And his seed going to possess the land.
Now the Amalekites and the Canaanites dwell in the valley. Tomorrow turn you and get you into the wilderness by the way of the Red Sea. And Yahweh spake unto Moses and unto Aaron, saying, how long shall I bear with this evil congregation?
This evil congregation, because these niggas evil.
Which murmur against me. I have heard the
niggas talking about him against him. Read again.
I have heard the murmurings of the children of Israel.
He have heard these niggas complaining.
Which they murmur against me.
Always complaining. Ain't never satisfied. The more y'all do, the more they want him to do. Read.
Say unto them, as truly as I live, saith Yahweh, as ye have spoken in my ears, so will I do to you.
I'm going to knock your head off.
Your carcasses shall fall in this wilderness.
Your carcass going to fall in the way. You're going to get your head knocked off. What verse you at?
29. And all that were numbered of you, according to your whole number, from 20 years old and upward, which have murmured against me.
20, listen, let me explain something to y'all. 20 years old and upward, that's when you consider grown, not 18 and 21, like they teach y'all. It's 20 years old and up. Didn't make it. That's when you become a man, when you're 20 years old, not no 21 and 18, like they tell you can drink and buy this and do this. It's 20 years old. So when you turn 20, what did they say about the 20-year-olds?
Your carcasses shall fall in this wilderness.
That's right.
And all that were numbered of you, according to your whole number, from 20 years old and upward.
From 20 years old and upward, what's going to happen to them?
Which have murmured against me.
Everybody that's 20 years old and over have murmured against Yah.
Doubtless ye shall not come into the land.
You ain't going nowhere. You getting your head knocked off. You ain't going nowhere.
Concerning which I swear to make you dwell therein, save Caleb the son of Jephunneh.
Caleb gonna be there.
And Joshua the son of Nun.
And Joshua the son of Nun gonna be there. You 20 years old and up, when you spoke against Yahweh, you getting your head knocked off. You ain't going nowhere but straight to hell with gasoline drawers on, fool. Okay, that was what? Numbers? Let me go to Deuteronomy. Let's go Deuteronomy 34.
Deuteronomy chapter 34, verse 1. And Moses went up from the plains of Moab unto the mountain of Nebo, to the top of Pisgah, that is over against Jericho. And Yahweh showed him all the land of Gilead.
He showed Moses all the land of Gilead.
Unto Dan, and all of Naphtali, and the land of Ephraim, and Manasseh, and all the land of Judah, unto the utmost sea, and the south, and the plain of the valley of Jericho, the city of palm trees, unto Zoar. And Yahweh said unto him,
Yahweh talking to Moses,
this is the land which I swore unto Abraham, unto Isaac, and unto Jacob,
our forefathers,
saying, I will give it unto thy seed.
He gonna give it to their seed. We are the seeds of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. We are the children of them.
I have caused thee to see it with thine eyes.
I have caused Moses to look at all the land with your eyes.
But thou shalt not go over thither.
But you ain't going to get a chance to go, Moses.
So Moses, the servant of Yahweh, died there in the land of Moab.
The servant of Moses, Yahweh, that was y'all. Read it again.
So Moses, the servant of Yahweh, died there in the land of Moab.
Moses was a servant of Yahweh, like me and y'all. Read.
According to the word of Yahweh.
According to the word of Yahweh.
And he buried him in a valley in the land of Moab.
Yahweh buried Moses. That's the only man in the book that Yahweh ever buried. He ain't buried nobody else. He buried Moses, though. Read.
Over against Beth Peor.
That's right.
But no man knoweth of his soap tree unto this day.
No man have found out what Moses buried at to the day. If they say they got the bones of Moses, they're alive. You ain't never gonna find out what Moses buried, what Yahweh buried Moses. Read.
And Moses was 120 years old when he died.
He was 120 years old when he died.
His eye was not dim.
He was not nearsighted or blind because he could see a far away. He had good eyes. He didn't have no glasses on like me. I can't hardly see because that's when I got these glasses. Moses didn't wear no glasses. Read.
Nor his natural force abated.
And he was still having sex at 120 years old. His force was still down there. Hump a woman to death. Read.
And the children of Israel wept for Moses in the plains of Moab 30 days.
30 days. That's how long they mourned for him.
So the days of weeping and mourning for Moses were ended. And Joshua the son of Nun was full of the spirit of wisdom.
He was full of the spirit of wisdom.
For Moses had laid his hands upon him.
Moses laid hands on him because he was a prophet and a priest. Moses would read.
And the children of Israel hearkened unto him.
And they hearkened to Joshua after Moses died. That's what they supposed to do.
And did as Yahweh commanded Moses.
And did exactly what Yahweh commanded Moses to do.
And there arose not a prophet since in Israel like unto Moses.
Ain't been a prophet on earth since Moses, like Moses. You talking about JC this and JC that? You a JC lie. He can't touch Moses doo-doo.
Whom Yahweh knew face to face.
Yahweh knew him face to face, and they never knew none about it in the New Testament face to face.
And all the signs and the wonders which Yahweh sent him to do in the land of Egypt to Pharaoh.
Yahweh sent Moses. He ain't sent nobody in no New Testament to do nothing.
And to all his servants.
Oh, we his servants. All his servants. Because he got more than one servant. All his servants.
And to all his land, and all that mighty hand, and all the great terror which Moses showed in the sight of all Israel.
Oh, he talking about all Pharaoh's servants. Yeah, my fault. Yeah, that was he talking about Pharaoh's servant. Okay, now that was what was that Deuteronomy? Let me go to let's see. Okay, 2 Samuel. 2 Samuel chapter 7. Start at the first verse. Yeah, 2 Samuel chapter 7 and 1.
Second Samuel chapter 7 verse 1. And it came to pass when the king sat in his house, and Yahweh had given him rest round about from all his enemies.
Talking to King David.
That the king said unto Nathan the prophet, See now, I dwell in a house of cedar, but the ark of Elohim dwelleth within curtains. And Nathan said to the king, Go, do all that is in thine heart, for Yahweh is with thee.
He with you, King David, so you go do what's in your heart, because Yahweh with you. He ain't with nobody in no other book. He with King David and Moses.
And it came to pass that night
Now watch this. It came to pass that night
that the word of Yahweh came unto Nathan,
that the word of Yahweh came unto Nathan. This is what Yahweh told Nathan.
saying, Go and tell my servant David.
Go and tell my servant David. King David was a servant of Yah, just like Moses and Caleb and all the rest of them in the Old Testament. Read.
Thus saith Yahweh,
Thus said Yah,
Shalt thou build me a house for me to dwell in, whereas I have not dwelt in any house since the time that I brought up the children of Israel out of Egypt, even to this day.
Even to this day, this is where Yahweh dwell in now.
But have walked in a tent and in a tabernacle.
Yahweh said, I walk in the tent and the tabernacle. I don't dwell in no building made with bricks. No building made with brick. He did in a tabernacle in a tent. That's where Yahweh dwell in. He walked. So read that again.
Whereas I have not dwelt in any house since the time that I brought up the children of Israel out of Egypt, even to this day, but have walked in a tent and a tabernacle.
But I have walked in a tent and a tabernacle. And I'm proving to you that King David was a servant of Yah. That's what that was about right there. Oh, let me see. First King. Second Kings. Second Kings 5th and 1:18. Now start at the first verse. 5 and 1. Second Kings.
2 Kings chapter 5, verse 1. Now Naaman, captain of the host of the king of Syria, was a great man with his master and honorable, because by him Yahweh had given deliverance unto Syria. He was also a mighty man in valor, but he was a leper.
He was a white man. This is a leopard man.
And the Syrians had gone out by companies and had brought away captive out of the land of Israel a little maid, and she waited on Naaman's wife. And she said unto her mistress, Would Elohim my master were with the prophet that is in Samaria, for he would recover him of his leprosy. And one went in and told his master, saying, Thus and thus said the maid that is of the land of Israel. And the king of Syria said, Go, and I will send a letter unto the king of Israel. And he departed and took with him 10 talents of silver and 6,000 pieces of gold and 10 changes of raiment. And he brought the letter to the king of Israel, saying, Now when this letter is come unto thee, behold, I have therewith sent Naaman my servant to thee, that thou mayest recover him of his leprosy. And it came to pass, when the king of Israel had read the letter, that he rent his clothes and said, Am I Elohim to kill and to make alive, that this man do send me? That this man do send unto me to recover a man of his leprosy.
What verse you at?
7. Wherefore consider, I pray you, and see how he seeketh a quarrel against me. And it was so, when Elisha, the man of Elohim, had heard that the king of Israel had rent his clothes, that he sent to the king, saying, Wherefore hast thou rent thy clothes? Let him come now to me, and he shall know that there is a prophet in Israel.
Prophet in Israel.
So Naaman came with his horses and with his chariot, and stood at the door of the house of Elisha. And Elisha sent a messenger unto him, saying, Go and wash in Jordan 7 times, and thy flesh shall come again to thee, and thou shalt be clean.
Now this how you gonna become your skin gonna go back to the other color once you go and wash 7 times in the river in the Jordan.
But Naaman was wroth and went away and said, Behold, I thought he will surely come out to me and stand and call on the name of Yahweh as Elohim and strike his hand over the place, and recovered the leopard.
Now he was upset and mad, wroth.
Are not Anah and Par, rivers of Damascus, better than all the waters of Israel? May I not wash in them and be clean? So he turned and went away in a rage.
Do it the way Elisha said do it. You always talk, I'd rather go to the Mississippi River than the Red Sea to wash up. You was told to do it by Elisha. His way, not your way.
And his servants came near and spake unto him and said, My father, if the prophet had bid thee to do some great thing, wouldst thou not have done it? How much rather then when he said to thee, Wash and be clean?
Do what the prophet say.
Then went he down and dipped himself 7 times in Jordan, according to the saying of the man of Elohim. And his flesh came again like unto the flesh of a little child, and he was clean.
He was clean. Do it the right way. Do what the prophet say.
And he returned to the man of Elohim, he and all his company, and came and stood before him. And he said, Behold, now I know that there is no Elohim in all the earth.
That's right. But in Israel.
But in Israel. Now therefore, I pray thee, take a blessing of thy servant.
Of thy servant.
But he said, As Yahweh liveth, before whom I stand, I will receive none. And he urged him to take it, but he refused. And Naaman said, Shall there not then, I pray thee, be given to thy servant 2 mules burden of the earth?
Okay, that's all I need. Let's go to let me see. Okay, 2 Kings 10 and 10. Second Kings 10 and 10.
2 Kings chapter 10, verse 10. Know now that there shall fall unto the earth nothing of the word of Yahweh, which Yahweh spake concerning the house of Ahab. For Yahweh have done that which he spake by his servant Elijah.
Elijah was a servant of Yahweh. That's right, by the servant Elijah. Okay, it's something else I forgot. Go to I forgot to read in Proverbs. Go to Proverbs 16 and 20 right quick. I forgot the Proverbs 16 and 20.
Proverbs chapter 16, verse 20. He that handleth a matter wisely shall find good, and whoso trusteth in Yahweh, happy is he.
Whoever trusts in Yahweh, be happy. Happy is indeed. Yeah, I'm happy, y'all, because I serve in the true and living Elohim. And go to 29 and 18, Proverbs.
Proverbs chapter 29, verse 18. Where there is no vision, the people perish, but he that keepeth the law, happy is he.
Happy is he and he keep the law. I stay happy. I'm very seldom depressed and angry and mad. I get emotional though, cause this book, when you love Yahweh, you're gonna become emotional. And then you think about all these wicked, rotten, no good, dirty people on earth, what they doing, hurt you to your bone. Okay, now go back to okay, you read that. Go to Job. Go to Job 1 and start at let me see. 1 and 6. Now, Yahweh and Satan is having a conversation. Let's see what this conversation is about. Yahweh and Satan, I mean.
Job chapter 1, verse 6. Now there was a day when the sons of Elohim came to present themselves before Yahweh, and Satan came also among them.
Now Satan was with them. Satan was with with the sons of God, with Elohim. Read.
And Yahweh said unto Satan,
Yahweh having a conversation with Satan. Show me where Yahweh talked to anybody in the New Testament. Now he talking to Satan, but ain't talking to JC yet. So watch what happens.
Whence comest thou?
Hey, say, where you coming from, man?
Then Satan answered Yahweh
Then Satan talking to Yah.
and said,
This what he said.
from going to and fro in the earth,
I'm all over the United States. I'm all over the world. I'm walking down through the earth. I'm all over the world. Walking to and fro through the earth, going backwards and forward. That was Satan told Yah, read.
and from walking up and down in it.
I'm walking up and down in it. I'm looking for souls.
And Yahweh said unto Satan,
And Yahweh told Satan,
hast thou considered my servant Job?
my servant Job. Have you considered my servant Job? He said, Moses is my servant. Job is his servant. King David is his servant. Caleb is his servant. Joshua is his servant. He going on. I'm talking about servants today, y'all. Read.
That there is none like him in the earth.
Ain't nobody like Job. He just like Moses. Ain't nobody like Job in the earth. Now who said it? Y'all said it.
A perfect and an upright man.
He perfect and upright in my eyes, not in y'all eyes. Y'all might think Job ain't worth 2 dead flies. Y'all might think Moses ain't worth 2 dead flies. But in Yahweh's eyes, he everything.
One that feareth Elohim.
He feared me.
And escheweth evil.
And hate evil.
Then Satan answered Yahweh and said, do Job fear Elohim for naught?
Do he fear you for nothing?
Hast not thou made a hedge about him?
You got a hedge around Job. Now Satan talking slick, cunning.
And about his house, and about all that he hath on every side. Thou hast blessed the work of his hands, and his substance is increased in the land. But put forth thy hand now, and touch all that he hath, and he will curse thee to thy face.
You are a lie, Satan. So he lying to Yah. Job ain't gonna never. His wife said it, but Job wasn't gonna do it. Read.
And Yahweh said unto Satan, behold, all that he hath is in thy power.
In thy power.
Only upon himself put not forth thy hand.
You better not touch him. Do anything but touch Job.
So Satan went forth from the presence of Yahweh.
He went forth through the presence of Yahweh. Now, let's go back. Let's go to 42 in Job. I want 42 and 8.
Job chapter 42, verse 8.
Yahweh called Job his servant, Moses' servant. Nobody in them other books his servant. Nobody. So why would you listen to anybody else other than these books, than the servants of Yah over here? Read.
Therefore take unto you now 7 bullocks and 7 rams, and go to my servant Job.
Go to my servant Job.
And offer up for yourselves a burnt offering, and my servant Job shall pray for you.
If anybody on this internet can show me a servant of Yahweh in the New Testament or the Quran, I give you $1,000. Just show me what Yahweh say they was his servant in them other books, and get $1,000.
For him,
show it to me. Don't tell me nothing. Alligator mouth. Read.
For him will I accept.
I accept him.
Lest I deal with you after your folly.
I'm gonna knock your head off.
And that ye have not spoken of me the thing which is right, like my servant Job.
Like my servant Job.
So Eli fast the Temanite and Bildad.
What verse you at?
9.
Oh, okay. I just needed 1. 8. Okay, I just needed that one. Okay, let's go to now, if y'all want some money today, get to find it. Show me where Yahweh had a servant in another book. I'm showing you in this book. Go to Psalm 18. I might start at 1, first verse. Yeah.
Psalm chapter 18, verse 1. I will love thee, O Yahweh, my strength.
I will love Yahweh, only my strength.
Yahweh is my rock.
He is my rock.
and my fortress,
and my fortress,
and my deliverer,
and my deliverer,
my Elohim,
and my God.
my strength,
He's my strength.
in whom I will trust,
I will trust in Yah.
my buckler,
He's my buckler
and the horn of my salvation,
and the horn of my salvation
and my high tower.
and my high tower. He everything.
I will call upon Yahweh,
I will call upon Yahweh and not that monkey in the New Testament.
who is worthy to be praised.
Yahweh is the only one worthy to be praised.
So shall I be saved from my enemies.
I'm going to be saved from my enemies when I call upon Yah. I pray that Yahweh kill all of them. Read.
The sorrows of death compassed me, and the floods of ungodly men made me afraid.
Ungodly men that don't believe in Yah made me afraid.
The sorrows of hell compassed me about. The snares of death prevented me. In my distress I called upon Yahweh.
When I get in distress, I call upon Yah. I don't call upon no gun or my dad and mama and nobody. I call upon Yah because can't nobody do nothing but Yah.
And cried unto my Elohim.
And cried to my God.
He heard my voice out of his temple.
He heard my voice out of his temple.
And my cry came before him.
And when I'm crying, my cries come before Yah.
Even into his ears.
And hear everything I say.
Then the earth shook and trembled.
Then the earth shook and trembled.
The foundations also of the hills moved and were shaken.
Earthquake. Hurricane.
Because he was wroth.
Because Yahweh was angry.
There went up a smoke out of his nostrils.
Don't y'all know when, listen, Yahweh controls the weather. And don't you know when this weather killing people, somebody out there that's a Hebrew Israelite that's keeping all his laws is praying that something bad happened to that person or that country and it's going down. Prayer is doing this. Prayer from Yah is causing this weather to do what it do.
And fire out of his mouth devoured.
Fire out of his mouth devoured. What's causing the fire? Yahweh causing the fire because somebody praying to Yahweh that he do it.
Coals were kindled by it. He bowed the heavens also and came down, and darkness was under his feet.
Under Yahweh's feet. What verse you at?
10. And he rode upon a cherub.
Yahweh rode up on a cherub. He rode up on an angel. That's what a cherub is, an angel. Just like the Egyptians rode up on horses, Yahweh rode up on an angel. And that's a cherub. Read.
And did fly.
It did fly. The angel flying with Yahweh on it, flying.
Yea, he did fly upon the wings of the wind.
Of the wings of the wind.
He made darkness his secret place. His pavilion round about him were dark waters and thick clouds of the skies.
Of the skies.
At the brightness that was before him, his thick clouds passed. Hailstones.
Yahweh thick clouds pass.
Hailstones and coals of fire.
Hailstone coals of fire. Read.
Yahweh also thundered in the heavens.
Yahweh thunder from the heavens. When you hear that thunder outside, that's Yah. Talking about global change and what they say? What they say? Global climate change or something?
Climate change.
Climate change, what's the other one? Global warming. Ain't no such thing as climate change and global warming.
And the highest gave it his voice.
And he gave it his voice.
Hailstones and coals of fire. Yea, he sent out his arrows.
Yahweh sent out his arrows.
And scattered them.
And scattered them.
And he shot out lightnings and discomfited them.
He shot out the lightnings and discomfited them.
Then the channels of waters were seen, and the foundations of the world were discovered at thy rebuke, O Yahweh, at the blast of the breath of thy nostrils.
He did it with the blast of his nostrils.
He sent from above. He took me. He drew me out of many waters. He delivered me from my strong enemy.
Now this King David talk, he said he took it from his strong and helped him and blessed him at the same time.
and from them which hated me.
He destroyed all King David's enemies. Everybody that hated a nappy-headed Israelite that's serving Yah, that's a Yahweh servant, he going to knock their head off. Read that again. That's 17.
He delivered me from my strong enemy.
He'll deliver you from your strong enemy, because these people stronger than you.
And from them which hated me.
And the people that hate you, Yahweh going to knock their head off.
For they were too strong for me.
When the person is too strong for me, I pray to Yah, baby.
They prevented me in the day of my calamity, but Yahweh was my stay.
Yahweh was my stay.
He brought me forth also into a large place.
Into a large place.
He delivered me.
Yahweh delivered me.
Because he delighted in me.
Because he delighted me. He liked the way I live. He liked the way I think. He liked the stuff that I do. He delighted me. Because when you love Yahweh, you're going to know how to do the right thing and treat people. When you got a good heart, Yahweh like that. Read.
Yahweh rewarded me according to my righteousness.
Yahweh is going to reward you according to your righteousness. And what is righteousness? Y'all already know. I ain't got to show it to you no more. I showed you 1,000 times. Read.
According to the cleanness of my hands hath he recompensed me.
Cleanness of my hands hath he recompensed me. Ain't meant nobody no harm, no wrong.
For I have kept the ways of Yahweh.
I have kept the ways of Yahweh. That's why he'll listen to me and listen to y'all. Because when you keep his ways, he got you. Read.
And have not wickedly departed from my Elohim.
I have not wickedly departed from my God, which is Yah. Not done it. Read.
For all his judgments were before me.
All Yahweh judgments before me.
And I did not put away his statutes from me.
And I did not stop keeping his statute laws. I didn't put them in my back pocket and sit on them.
I was also upright before him.
I was always upright with him.
And I kept myself from my iniquity.
From my iniquity. What verse you at?
24.
Okay.
Therefore hath Yahweh recompensed me according to my righteousness.
According to my righteousness.
According to the cleanness of my hands and his eyesight.
In Yahweh's eyesight. Because you can't never be good enough for a man or a woman. But in Yahweh's eyesight.
With the merciful thou wilt show thyself merciful. With the upright man thou wilt show thyself upright.
Right. That's right. He gonna look out.
With the pure thou wilt show thyself pure. And with the froward thou wilt show thyself froward. For thou wilt save the afflicted people, but will bring down high looks. For thou wilt light my candle. Yahweh my Elohim will enlighten my darkness. For by thee I have run through a troop, and by my Elohim have I leaped over a wall. As for Elohim, his way is perfect.
Yahweh's way is perfect.
The word of Yahweh is tried.
It's going to be tried.
He is a buckler to all those that trust in him.
He is a buckler to all of us that trust in him. He going to protect us.
For who is Elohim save Yahweh? Or who is a rock save our Elohim? It is not it is Elohim that girdeth me with strength and maketh my way perfect.
He the one do it. That's right.
He maketh my feet like hinds feet.
My feet like hands feet.
And setteth me upon my high places.
And watch what else he do.
He teacheth my hands to war.
He teach me how to box. Knock him out. Teach you how to box. Read.
So that a bow of steel is broken by my arms. Thou hast also given me the shield of thy salvation, and thy right hand hath holden me up, and thy gentleness hath made me great. Thou hast enlarged my steps under me, that my feet did not slip.
Yeah, I only lost one fight. I got whooped one time. I was about 15 years old. Somebody stole on me, and I got hit with a bat. I was about 14, and I seen stars and took off running. I'm about 15, 14. Yeah, but read.
I have pursued my enemies and overtaken them. Neither did I turn again till they were consumed. I have wounded them that they were not able to rise. They are fallen under my feet. For thou hast girded me with strength unto the battle. Thou hast subdued under me those that rose up against me.
That's right. Rose up against it. What verse you at?
40.
Okay, this is the one I won't read.
Thou hast also given me the necks of my enemies,
He have given me the necks of my enemies,
that I might destroy them that hate me.
that I might destroy them that hate me.
They cried, but there was none to save them, even unto Yahweh, but he answered them not.
Yahweh ain't studying.
Then did I beat them small as the dust before the wind.
Then I beat the head off.
I did cast them out as the dirt in the streets. Thou hast delivered me from the strivings of the people, and thou hast made me the head of the heathen. A people whom I have not known shall serve me.
That's right. That we ain't no gonna serve him.
As soon as they hear of me, they shall obey me.
Soon they hear my name, they start trembling. Boy, they gonna get some act right about him. When you get a reputation in the streets about something, oh man, that man there, he ain't going. He's a woo out the man. So you get that reputation, then they'll know they better get some act right about him. Read.
The strangers shall submit themselves unto me. The strangers shall fade away and be afraid out of their close places. Yahweh liveth,
Yahweh liveth.
and blessed be my rock.
That's right.
And let the Elohim of my salvation be exalted.
Be exalted. Talk about Yah.
It is Elohim that avengeth me.
He the one that avenged me, deliver me,
and subdueth the people under me.
and put these people up under me.
He delivereth me from mine enemies.
Yahweh the only one can deliver you from your enemies.
Yea, thou liftest me up above those that rise up against me.
That's right.
Thou hast delivered me from the violent man.
From the violent man.
Therefore will I give thanks unto thee.
I'm going to give thanks to Yahweh for delivering me from the violent man.
O Yahweh, among the heathen, and sing praises unto thy name.
And sing praise to Yahweh's name and not nobody else's.
Great deliverance giveth he to his king.
To his king David.
And showeth mercy to his anointed.
And show mercy to his anointed. That's who his anointed is.
To David.
David is the anointed.
And to his seed forevermore.
And to his seed forevermore. That's right. We all from the tribe of Judah, and then David is our brother. Okay, that was what? Psalms what?
18.
Okay, let's see. Go to 19. 19 and 1.
Psalms chapter 19, verse 1. The heavens declare the glory of Elohim, and the firmament showeth his handiwork. Day unto day uttereth speech, and night unto night showeth knowledge.
Now watch this, y'all.
There's no speech nor language where their voice is not heard.
Yahweh understand all the speeches because he the one gave them all the different languages and all the different speeches. Yahweh understand all of it. That's right. He understand you can't speak in no language that Yahweh don't know what you're talking about. You can trick me and everybody else, but you can't trick Yah. So read that again. 3.
There's no speech nor language where their voice is not heard.
That Yahweh ain't hearing. He listening to all of it. Read.
Their line is going out through all the earth, and their words to the end of the world. And them have he set a tabernacle for the sun, which is as a bridegroom coming out of his chamber, and rejoiceth as a strong man to run a race. His going forth is from the end of the heaven, and is circuit unto the ends of it, and there is nothing hid from the heat thereof.
Nothing hid from the heat thereof. Read. That's what I want.
The law of Yahweh is perfect.
The Yahweh is perfect. When you keep the law, you become perfect. I don't care if you're a man or a woman.
Converting the soul.
It's going to change you. Converting your soul means you're going to be a changed man or a changed woman. You ain't going to do what you used to do.
The testimony of Yahweh is sure.
All his testimony is guaranteed. Satisfaction guaranteed means for sure.
Making wise the simple.
Making wise the simple.
The statutes of Yahweh are right.
When you keep the statutes of Yahweh, that's right. So when somebody tell you other than that, they wrong. When you keeping Yahweh's statute, you right. When you go to church, that's wrong. When you wear a cross, that's wrong. When you celebrate these pagan holidays, that's wrong. When you go talking about you a Baptist method, that's wrong.
Rejoice in the heart.
Rejoice in the heart.
The commandment of Yahweh is pure.
They pure. They don't need no additive. They don't need none taken away from them, none added. They pure. Leave them alone.
Enlightening the eyes.
Opening the eyes where he'll be able to see. He ain't gonna steal, he ain't gonna lie, he ain't gonna commit, he ain't gonna serve no other God, he ain't gonna do a lot of things to take commandments. When you keep them, you enlighten your eyes, mean you woke and you can't be tricked no more. Enlighten your eyes mean you can't trick me. You can't deceive me. You ain't brainwashed, bamboozled, hoodwinked no more. Read that again.
The statutes of Yahweh are right. Rejoice in the heart.
Rejoice in the heart.
The commandment of Yahweh is pure.
And they pure. Enlighten the eyes.
Enlightening the eyes.
You're going to be able to see things that can't nobody else see. They think you crazy. But you crazy about Yahweh. Tell them, yeah, I'm crazy. So I'm crazy about the Most High. I'm crazy about Yah. So you the one crazy. Read.
The fear of Yahweh is clean.
It's a clean fear. When you serve Yah, that's clean fear.
Enduring forever.
To the graveyard.
The judgments of Yahweh are true and righteous altogether.
All together.
More to be desired are they than gold.
Rather have the commandments than gold and money.
Yea, than much fine gold. Sweeter also than honey and
the commandments are sweeter than honey.
Moreover, by them is thy servant warned.
Listen, there you go. That word servant. When you keep the laws and commandments that you are serving in Yah, and the servant gonna be warned what to do and what not to do. Warned. Read that again.
Moreover, by them is thy servant warned.
When you keep the commandments, you're gonna be warned not to rape and do a lot of retarded stuff that people do. You're gonna be warned not to have an abortion. You're going to be warned not to serve JC. You're going to be warned not to do a lot of things that y'all do today. Wear crosses, mixed up garments, and everything you do wrong. I can't name it all because I can't think right now. Read.
And in keeping of them, there is great reward.
In keeping the commandments and laws and statutes is a great reward. You got a good payday coming. You're going to have a good payday when you do walk in the eyes of Yah. Now read that again. Keeping of them is a great, it didn't say reward, it's a great reward. They're great on there. Read. It's the difference between a reward and a great reward.
Moreover, by them is thy servant warned, and in keeping of them there is great reward.
A great reward.
Who can understand his errors?
Okay, that's all I needed right there. Let me see what I'm going to say. Go to Psalms 31. Start at the first verse.
Psalms chapter 31, verse 1. In thee, O Yahweh, do I put my trust.
I put my trust in Yah.
Let me never be ashamed.
Never be ashamed.
Deliver me in thy righteousness.
In thy righteousness.
Bow down thy ear to me.
Listen to me.
Deliver me speedily.
Hurry up and deliver me with the quickness.
Be thou my strong rock, for a house of defense to save me.
That's right.
For thou art my rock and my fortress. Therefore, for thy name's sake, lead me and guide me.
And guide me.
Pull me out of the net that they have laid privately for me.
Get me out of the net they privately laid for me, to trap me.
For thou art my strength.
Because Yahweh, you are my strength.
And to thy hand I commit my spirit.
I commit my spirit in Yah.
Thou hast redeemed me.
Have delivered me.
O Yahweh Elohim of truth.
That's right.
I have hated them that regard lying vanities.
I hate these lying people.
But I trust in Yahweh.
I trust in Yah.
I will be glad and rejoice in thy mercy,
In Yahweh mercy.
for thou hast considered my trouble.
You have considered my trouble, Yah.
Thou hast known my soul in adversities,
And you know my soul.
and hast not shut me up into the hand of the enemy.
And ain't let the enemy get over on me.
Thou hast set my feet in a large room.
In a large room.
Have mercy upon me.
Have mercy upon me, Yah. What verse you at?
9. O Yahweh, for I am in trouble.
I'm in trouble.
My eye is consumed with grief, yea, my soul in my belly. For my life is spent with grief, and my years with sighing. My strength faileth because of my iniquity, and my bones are consumed. I was a reproach among all my enemies,
A reproach. Call you all kind of names.
but especially among my neighbors, and a fear to my acquaintance. They that did see me without fled from me. I am forgotten as a dead man out of mind.
I forgot like a dead man. I ain't forgot all about King. I ain't forgot about King David. I talk about him all the time. I ain't forgot you, King David. I know you the Messiah. I know you the Prince.
I am like a broken vessel,
That's right. Everybody done forgot about King David but me.
for I have heard the slander of many. Fear was on every side. While they took counsel together against me, they devised to take away my life.
Yeah, they trying to kill King because Saul was trying to kill him all the time. What verse you at?
14. But I trusted in thee,
King David said, I trust in Yah.
O Yahweh. I said, thou art my Elohim.
That's what you supposed to tell people. Yahweh is my God.
My times are in thy hand.
My times is in your hand.
Deliver me from the hand of my enemies.
Deliver me from all these people that hate me, my enemy. Me knock their head off, kill them all. That's right. King David prayed the prayer. I am too. I'm just like him. I follow King David and Moses. Read.
And from them that persecute me.
And everybody that's trying to get over me and persecute me. That's right, because that's how they do the righteous. The wicked are always trying to persecute the righteous.
Make thy face to shine upon thy servant.
Upon thy servant. David said, I'm a servant of you. Just like I'm a servant, y'all a servant, we servants of Yahweh. Now, David just said it. Read that 16 again.
Make thy face to shine upon thy servant.
Upon thy servant. That's right. We servants of Yah because we obey the Creator.
Save me for thy mercy's sake.
From your mercy's sake, Yahweh.
Let me not be ashamed.
Ain't going to never be ashamed.
O Yahweh.
That's right.
For I have called upon thee.
I call up on Yahweh all the way to the grave, Yah, when I can't do it no more.
Let the wicked be ashamed.
Let the wicked be ashamed.
And let them be silent in the grave.
That's right. Put them in the graveyard. Put the wicked in the graveyard that's against me, Yahweh. Praise the mighty Yah. Okay, that'll get it for right now. Let me see who I want. 34, and 22.
Psalm chapter 34, verse 22. Yahweh redeemeth the soul of his servants.
The soul of his servants. He redeemed the soul of his servants.
And none of them that trust in him shall be desolate.
Should there be desolate? That's right. But he looking out for the righteous and his servants. He gonna do that one. So I advise all y'all to better be start praising and serving Yah. Because ain't no other God gonna, if you serving and worshiping anything other than Yahweh, you going to hell with gasoline draws on, he gonna knock your head off. Now I'm gonna leave you with that part. You can serve who you want to serve, but if it ain't Yahweh, you gonna get your head knocked off. And when you get it knocked off, don't be talking about if I coulda, woulda, shoulda. Because I'm showing you today what the book say. I don't want to hear no if I coulda. That's what Lou Ross used to say. If I coulda, woulda, shoulda. That's what Lou Ross made the song called that. Let me see. Go to Psalm 69. 69 and 17.
Psalm chapter 69, verse 17. And hide not thy face from thy servant.
Hide not thy faith from thy servant.
For I am in trouble. Hear me speedily.
That's right, Yahweh. Don't never hide your faith from your servant. We are the servants of Yah. Now skip on down to 36.
Verse 36. The seed also of his servants shall inherit it.
The seeds of his servants go inherit it.
And they that love his name shall dwell therein.
And everybody that love the name of Yahweh gonna dwell in it. We love the name of Yahweh, and we gonna dwell there, baby. That's what the book said. I didn't tell it to you. I showed it to you. Let's go to let me see. Everybody that love the name of Yahweh gonna dwell in the land. So if you don't love the name of Yahweh, you're gonna dwell in hell, and that's all right with me. What I say? 86. Let me see. Okay, yeah, 86 and 1. Cold-blooded.
Psalms chapter 86, verse 1. Bow down thy ear, O Yahweh, hear me, for I am poor and needy.
I'm poor and needy.
Preserve my soul.
Preserve my soul.
For I am holy.
I'm holy.
O thou my Elohim, save thy servant that trusted in thee.
Save thy servant that trust in Yahweh. We trust in Yahweh. That's what make us a servant of Yah.
Be merciful unto me.
Be merciful to me, King David saying.
O Yahweh, for I cry unto thee daily.
I cry to Yahweh daily.
Rejoice the soul of thy servant.
Rejoice the soul of thy servant. We are the servants of Yah, just like King David was.
For unto thee, O Yahweh, do I lift up my soul.
I put all my soul in trust in Yah.
For thou, Yahweh, art good.
You very good to me. Because without your mercy, I wouldn't be here.
And ready to forgive.
And ready to forgive. Don't you know he ready to forgive y'all, the ones that hate Yahweh today and love him tomorrow? He ready to forgive you for not obeying him. He ready to forgive you when you get ready to the New Testament, the Quran, and the church, and Christianity, and Islam, and all that. He ready to forgive. People ain't going to forgive you. Yahweh will.
And plenteousness and mercy unto all them that call upon thee.
All the people that call upon Yah, plenty of mercy. He got enough mercy for me and everybody in the world. He just wants you to call upon him and get rid of them other books.
Give ear, O Yahweh, unto my prayer.
Hear my prayer.
And attend to the voice of my supplication.
Attend to my voice of my supplication.
In the day of my trouble, I will call upon thee.
When I get in trouble, I call upon Yah.
For thou wilt answer me.
And will answer me why? Because I'm a servant of Yah.
Among the gods there is none like unto thee.
Everybody else, God ain't worth 2 dead flies. If you believe in anything other than Yah, your God ain't worth 2 dead flies. I don't care who you is or what you is or what color you is. Your God ain't worth 2 dead flies. I said it.
O Yahweh, neither are there any works like unto thy works.
Them other gods can't work like Yahweh do.
All nations whom thou hast made shall come and worship before thee.
Everybody that Yahweh made gonna worship before my God, which is Yah.
O Yahweh.
That's right.
And shall glorify thy name.
And go call upon the name of Yah. And throw your God in the garbage can. Put him in the trash can.
For thou art great.
Yahweh is great.
And doest wondrous things.
And do wondrous things. You see what he do with that weather outside? He do wondrous things with the animals and the weather.
Thou art Elohim alone.
By yourself. He ain't no Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. No Trinity. 3. He by himself.
Teach me thy way.
Teach me Yahweh ways. Not the New Testament or the Quran. Only Yahweh ways.
O Yahweh.
There you go.
I will walk in thy truth.
I'm going to walk in Yahweh truth. Nobody else. I'm going to walk in Yahweh truth.
Unite my heart to fear thy name.
To fear Yahweh's name.
I will praise thee.
All the way to the graveyard, I'm going to beg and praise Yah.
O Yahweh, my Elohim.
That's right.
With all my heart.
With all my heart. You think I'm going to do it with part of it, most of it, or some of it? I'm going to do it with all my heart.
And I will glorify thy name forevermore.
And I'm going to talk about Yahweh all the way to the graveyard. The white folks, black folks, everybody know. That nigga talking about Yah. That nigga praise Yah. That nigga love Yah. Everybody know. Ain't no secret with me. The world know. I serve and love Yah. Y'all love somebody else. You love everything other than Yah. I don't. Hold it. Let me see. Okay, read.
For great is thy mercy toward me.
Great is your mercy toward me.
And thou hast delivered my soul from the lowest hell.
And Yahweh will deliver your soul from the lowest hell if you call up on him and trust in him and obey him. He'll deliver your soul from hell. That's what was that song? What, 86?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Psalm 105. Start at the first verse.
Psalms chapter 105, verse 1. Oh, give thanks unto Yahweh.
You're supposed to give thanks to Yahweh.
Call upon his name.
Call up on Yahweh's name and stop calling up on them other people.
Make known his deeds among the people.
Make known Yahweh's deeds among the people, and I'm the best, one of the best that ever done it.
Sing unto him.
I sing to Yah. Y'all sing other songs, but I sing to Yah too.
Sing songs unto him.
I sing song to Yahweh and other songs. Y'all sing to other people and not Yah. See, all the rappers, they know all the rap songs. Sing to Yahweh, fool, before you get through. But when we sing to Yah, and it's all right to sing the mother song, but you sing to Yah. The book say sing to Yah. It is you sing to Tupac and Marvin Gaye. And it's all right to listen to them and sing. I ain't say don't do that, but sing to Yah. Read it again.
Sing unto him.
You sing to Yahweh.
Sing psalms unto him.
Sing psalms to Yah.
Talk ye of all his wondrous works.
Talk about Yahweh wondrous work. That's what I'm doing today. Every Saturday at 12 o'clock, I come on here and brag on Yah and talk about Yahweh wondrous works.
Glory ye in his holy name.
I glory Yahweh in his holy name.
Let the heart of them rejoice that seek Yahweh.
Let the heart of them that rejoice seek Yahweh. Me and y'all on the internet, we rejoicing right now today. Seeking Yah.
Seek Yahweh.
That's right. Look for Yah and stop looking for anything else.
And his strength.
In his strength. What verse you at?
4.
Okay.
Seek his face evermore.
Seek Yahweh's face evermore.
Remember his marvelous works that he have done.
Remember what Yahweh did with his marvelous works. He did a lot of things. Created the heaven and earth, the sea, the stars, the moon, the animals, everything.
His wonders and the judgments of his mouth.
Of his mouth.
O ye seed of Abraham, his servant.
We are the seed of Abraham, his servant. Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob was our forefather. We are the servants coming from them.
Ye children of Jacob, his chosen.
He the one chose us. Yahweh chose the children of Jacob, which is us.
He is Yahweh our Elohim.
He is our God.
His judgments are in all the earth.
Yahweh's judgments in all the earth. Not some of it. Most all the earth.
He hath remembered his covenant forever.
He gonna remember his covenant forever.
The word which he commanded to 1,000 generations.
To 1,000 generations. He was talking to 1,000 generations. We are part of the 1,000 generations. He wasn't just talking to them people way back then. He talking to us today. 1,000 generations. Don't you know how many generations in the mill? Read.
Which covenant he made with Abraham.
He made a covenant with Abraham, our forefather. Not with Paul and Peter.
And his oath unto Isaac.
Not in John and Luther. He didn't make none with them.
And confirmed the same unto Jacob for a law.
For a law.
And to Israel for an everlasting covenant.
For an everlasting covenant mean ain't gonna be no end to it. Keep it to the graveyard.
Saying, unto thee will I give the land of Canaan.
He gonna give us the land of Canaan.
The lot of your inheritance.
The lot of our inheritance. Okay, then that's all I needed. Let's go to 119, and let me see. Okay, 119 and 125 verse.
Psalms chapter 119, verse 125. I am thy servant.
I am thy servant, Yah.
Give me understanding.
Give me understanding, Yah.
That I may know thy testimony.
That I may know and learn your testimony. That's right. A servant of Yah gonna learn and do the testimonies of Yah. That's what make you a servant. That's right. That's all I needed. Let's skip on down to let's see. Okay, 140. Yes, sir. Verse 140, 119 and 140.
Verse 140. Thy word is very pure.
Yahweh's word is very pure.
Therefore thy servant loveth it.
We love it. The servant of Yahweh love his word. That's what the book said. I didn't tell it to you. I showed it to you. Read it again.
Thy word is very pure.
They very pure.
Therefore thy servant loveth it.
When you are servant of Yah, you love it. And that's it. All the Yahweh servants love it. The book said, love it. Read it again. Love it.
Oh. Thy word is very pure. Therefore thy servant loveth it.
We love it. That's right. We love it. Let me see. Okay, 143 and 12. Psalms 143 and 12.
Psalms chapter 143, verse 12. And of thy mercy cut off my enemies.
And your mercy kill all my enemies.
And destroy all them that afflict my soul.
And destroy everybody that afflict my soul. Everybody that hate me, kill them, Yah. That's what the book says. Now watch this.
For I am thy servant.
I'm a servant of Yah. I'm a servant of Yah. Read it again.
And of thy mercy cut off my enemies, and destroy all them that afflict my soul. For I am thy servant.
Boy, I'm your servant. I ain't playing with this book. I'm a servant of Yah. Go to Isaiah. Now, let me see if y'all know anything about this. Let's see. Isaiah 20. Start at the first verse.
Isaiah chapter 20, verse 1. In the year that Tartan came unto Ashdod, when Sargon, the king of Assyria, sent him and fought against Ashdod and took it, at the same time spake Yahweh by Isaiah the son of Amos.
Yahweh spoke by Isaiah,
saying,
that's what he told him.
Go and loose the sackcloth from off thy loins.
Off your loins, take off your clothes, Isaiah. That's what Yahweh told him.
And put off thy shoe from thy foot.
Take off all your clothes and take off your shoes. That's what Yahweh told Isaiah.
And he did so.
And he did what Yahweh say do.
Walking naked and barefoot.
Walking naked and barefooted. Boy, this is cold. I got the chills. Read.
And Yahweh said, like as my servant Isaiah have walked naked and barefoot 3 years for a sign and wonder upon Egypt, upon Ethiopia.
Woo!
So shall...
No, that's all I needed. Read that again. That third verse, I got the chills, y'all.
And Yahweh said...
Yahweh told Isaiah. And what was Isaiah? Read.
Oh, like as my servant Isaiah have...
He was a servant of Yah. Isaiah was a servant of Yah. And watch what Yahweh told him.
Have walked naked and barefoot 3 years for a sign and wonder upon Egypt and upon Ethiopia.
Listen. Isaiah walked naked for 3 years. Why? Boy, because Yahweh told him to do it. Boy, that's cold-blooded, man. Oh, man. That's okay. That's enough of that. I'm trying to let you know that he was a servant. Just like me and y'all, we are servants of Yahweh. What make us a servant? Because we obey. We don't question Yahweh's word. That's what make you a servant. Now go to Psalm. I forget something. Let me see. Psalm. Let me see. Yes. 113. Psalm 113. And start the first verse.
Psalm chapter 113, verse 1. Praise ye Yahweh. Praise, O ye servants of Yahweh.
See, if you're a servant of Yahweh, you're supposed to be praising him. That's what the book just said. I read it again.
Praise ye Yahweh.
Praise ye Yahweh.
Praise, O ye servants of Yahweh.
All the servants of Yahweh supposed to be praising Yahweh. The book popping it.
Praise the name of Yahweh.
Praise the name of Yahweh.
Blessed be the name of Yahweh from this time forth and forevermore.
All the way to the grave, y'all, you praise Yah.
From the rising of the sun until the...
For the rising of the sun and going down the same.
From the rising of the sun until the going down of the same, Yahweh's name is to be praised.
Yahweh's name is to praise from the sun up to sundown all the time. That's what the book said.
Yahweh is high above all. Yahweh is high above all nations.
He above everybody.
And his glory above the heavens.
That's right.
Who is like unto Yahweh our Elohim?
Now ask yourself, who is like Yahweh? Y'all tell me anybody like Yahweh and get $1,000. I'm asking, who is like Yahweh and get some money? Hold it, keep reading.
Who dwelleth on high.
Who dwelleth on high.
Who humbleth himself to behold the things that are in heaven and in the earth.
Okay, I just needed that to the fifth verse. Let's go to I forget. Let's go back to Isaiah. Let me see if I want that. Let me see if I want this. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I think I do. Yeah, I want this. 66. 66. Isaiah 66. Let me see. And 14.
Isaiah chapter 66, verse 14. And when ye see this,
when you see this,
your heart shall rejoice.
Your heart gonna rejoice,
and your bones shall flourish like a herb, herb. And the hand of Yahweh shall be known toward his servants.
The hand of Yahweh gonna be known unto his servants. Now watch this.
And his indignation toward his enemies.
And his anger, indignation means anger gonna be toward his enemies. And who is his enemy? Anybody that don't obey Yahweh, that's his enemies. Ain't got no color on it. Yeah, that's all I needed. Now let's go to Daniel. I'm almost ready for comment and question, y'all. Y'all just bear with me. I got to get these scriptures out. Let's see. I think I want Daniel 3. Let me see. Daniel 3 and 28. Daniel 3 and 28.
Daniel chapter 3, verse 28. Then Nebuchadnezzar spake and said, Blessed be the Elohim of Hananiah, Mishael, and Azariah, who who have who have sent his angel and delivered his servants that trusted in him.
See, Meshach, Shadrach, and Abednego were servants of Yah. They obeyed him. Read.
And have changed the king's word and yielded their bodies that they might not serve nor worship any god except their own Elohim.
And you ain't supposed to be serving no other god except your own. If you call yourself a Christian or a Baptist, you a retarded fool. You got that from the Gentile. Ain't no such thing as no church, Christianity, no none of that. All that's made up, man made up. You supposed to serve your own God, which is Yahweh, the nappy head black man God. Okay, let's go to hold on. Let's see if I want. Let's go to okay, but that ain't what I wanted. Oh, I got the wrong book. No wonder. I was in the wrong book, y'all. Sorry about that. 30. Okay. 35. Let me see. 30. Okay. Jeremiah 35. Get 35 and 15.
Jeremiah chapter 35, verse 15. I have sent also unto you all my servants, the prophets,
All the servant of prophet, all the prophets and servants.
rising up early and sending them,
I'm rising up early city, Jeremiah, Ezekiel, and Isaiah.
saying, Return ye now every man from his evil way.
Stop doing evil. Return from your evil ways. Stop going to church and wearing crosses, eat pork chops, and celebrating all these pagan holidays.
And amend your doings.
And amend your doings.
And go not after other gods to serve them.
And don't go to the Quran and the New Testament and serve them gods.
And ye shall dwell in the land which I have given to you and to your fathers.
Now, if you stop doing this, you're going to dwell in the land that he gave Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
But ye have not inclined your ear, nor hearkened unto me.
But you won't listen. You're hard-headed, stiff-necked, and rebellious won't listen. That's right. Let me see what, let me see if I want this. Okay, Isaiah 65. Okay, 65 and 8.
Isaiah chapter 65, verse 8. Thus saith Yahweh, as the new wine is found in the cluster, and one saith, destroy it not,
Destroy it not.
for a blessing is in it.
Yes.
So will I do for my servants' sakes,
I'm going to do this for my servants' sakes,
that I may not destroy them all.
that I may not destroy them all. Okay, now I want to go. Let's go to Malachi. Now, this is the last thing that Yahweh told his prophet, his servant. Now, the last book in the Old Testament is called Malachi. Now, let's see what Yahweh told his servant. Let's see. Yeah. Servant Malachi. Okay, Malachi 4 and 4. Let's see what he told us.
Malachi chapter 4, verse 4. Remember ye the law of Moses, my servant.
Hold it. This is the last thing that Yahweh told us. He said, remember say it again.
Remember ye the law of Moses, my servant.
My servant. Remember the law of Moses, my servant. They tell you to remember the Quran or the New Testament. Remember the law of Moses, my servant,
which I commanded unto him in Horeb for all Israel, with the statutes and judgments.
That's right. We're supposed to remember Moses and not Paul, Peter, Luke, and John and nobody else. Now, go to Ephesians. Let's see what the New Testament say about servants. Go to Ephesians 6 and 6. Ephesians 6 and 6. Let's see what the New Testament say about the servant. What the servants, who is a servant, what they're supposed to do. Ephesians 6 and 6.
Ephesians chapter 6, verse 6. Not with eye service as men pleasers, but as the servants of JC, doing the will of God from the heart, with good will doing service as to the Lord, and not to men, knowing that what's...
No, that's Ephesians 6 and 6.
Yeah.
Let me go to it. It don't sound like it. No, you ain't got Ephesians 6 and 6. I got it. Go to Ephesians. How you get? Let me see. When you don't read different than mine, mine say, servants, be obedient to them that are your masters, according to the flesh, with fear and trembling in sincerity of your heart, as unto JC. So, in other words, this is telling you to listen to your boss Charlie or your slave master, your plantation owner. Say, servants, be obedient to them that are your masters, according to the flesh. That's a new verse. Ain't that a new Bible?
The verse you read was verse 5 in mine.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I thought it was 6 and 6. It's 5. Yeah, 6 and 5. I mean 5 and 5. I mean Ephesians 5 and 5. Yeah, you're right. I was wrong. What's it 6? No, it's 6 and 5. Yeah, instead of 6 and 6, it's 6 and 5.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I made a mistake. Now read it again. Yeah, I made a mistake, y'all.
Servants, be obedient to them that are your masters according to the flesh, with fear and trembling and singleness of your heart, as unto JC.
That's right. Yeah, that's what I meant. So I was wrong. I told him the wrong place, but I had to correct it. It was Ephesians 6 and 5 instead of 6 and 6. I had it wrong. Now go to Philippians 1 and 1. That's right after it. That's right after Ephesians. Philippians 1 and 1. Let's see what they say. It should be right after Ephesians. Philippians 1:1.
Philippians chapter 1, verse 1. Paul and Timotheus, the servant of JC.
The servant of JC. See, JC had servants too, just like Yahweh.
To all the saints in JC which are at Philippi, with the bishops and deacons, grace be unto you, and peace from God our Father, and from the Lord JC. I thank my God upon every remembrance of you. Always.
That's 1:1.
Oh,
That's all I want.
okay.
1:1. Okay. All right, y'all. Well, I'm ready for comment and question, brothers and sisters. Let's see. I'm ready for comment and question now. Okay, let me see on here. Hold on. Rostar here say go to Isaiah 45:11.
Isaiah chapter 45, verse 11. Thus saith Yahweh, the Holy One of Israel, and his Maker, ask me of things to come concerning my sons, and concerning the work of my hands command ye me.
That's right, made it with his hand. Okay, let me see. Example, Yah says Moses is his servant, then asks for proof Moses existed. Okay, another example. Y'all said all males must be circumcised. Then you make excuses saying so that people can. Oh, okay. You must be talking about somebody else, Morgan. Okay, Leonard's out to say go to Psalms 13. But you ain't gave me no verse. Don't he just said 13. He don't even give you no verse. But I still say good lesson. I don't mind commit. Okay, Ross said it's a good lesson. I don't mind my comments. They are toward Lena. Oh, okay. Oh, we still got the clown in the house, huh? Oh, okay. He just won't quit, will it? Lena's Arthur gonna be rebellious all the way to the graveyard. He the one make the book right. Lena's Arthur, you famous because these words is in this book. You make them true. Yep, you make them true. You just like them stubborn, hard-headed black folks back then when Moses was talking to him, and you say, well, who Moses think he is? You one of them guys. Yeah, you just fulfilling prophecy of the book, bro. Oh, as this servant, right. That's right, y'all, Saban. That's 52. Okay, names of Rasta and Mark are disciples of me. No, well, the word disciple is in the Old Testament. Let me see. Let me find that where it says about the disciples. See that they got that out of the Old Testament. Let me find that right quick if I can find it. Disciples. I think it's in Isaiah. Disciple. Let me find that where it says about the disciples. It talks about it in Isaiah, I believe, disciples. It's only I've seen it one time, and Yahweh. It talks about disciples. Let's see, it's in Isaiah, Jeremiah. But anybody got any comment or question about the lesson? Maybe some Jeremiah. Okay. Let me see. So he has an access sign. Okay. Is what you're asking that the problem. Hey man, I already told man, you ain't gonna keep asking me the same question over and over and over every week, Nina. So let's talk about this here. Are you a servant of Yah? That's what I want to know. Okay, Rostar Hill say go to Isaiah 43 and 10. Yeah, 43 and 10, Isaiah Rostar Hill.
Isaiah chapter 43, verse 10. You are my witnesses, saith Yahweh, and my servant whom I have chosen.
That's right. You popped me corn, brother. I forgot that one. Yep, read. That's it.
That ye may know and believe me, and understand that I am he. Before me there was no alone form.
Neither shall there be after me. Read.
Neither shall there be after me.
That's right. That's right, brother. They lead everyone down the. Oh, that's corn, brother. Okay, Ron Tor say go to 40 and 17. Ron Tor say 40. Isaiah 40 and 17. Yeah, that was good. Rostar here. Yep.
Isaiah chapter 40, verse 17. All nations before him are as nothing.
All nations before Yahweh ain't nothing. Ain't a fart in the windstorm. You right.
And they are counted to him less than nothing.
Less than nothing. That's right. Because he chose us. That's mean all the nations ain't nothing. Because he didn't give his laws, his commandments and statutes to no other nation but us. That's when they less than nothing. Because he didn't deal with none of them. Go to Isaiah 147 and 20, I think. Isaiah 140. Okay. Is it 140? Yeah, I think go to Isaiah 147. That's what I want you to do. Isaiah. No, Psalms 147. I'm sorry. I made a mistake. Psalms. Psalm 147. Okay. 147 and 19, I think. We say show us work. Yeah.
Psalm chapter 147, verse 19. He showed his word unto Jacob.
That's right. He only showed his word to us.
His statutes and his judgment unto Israel.
And his statutes and judgment to Israel. Read.
He have not dealt so with any nation.
He ain't dealt with no Puerto Rican, German, or Russian.
And as for his judgments, they have not known them.
They don't know nothing about this book. They don't know nothing about Yahweh. Just like what's his name? Linus Opta. You don't know nothing about this book. You just like the ops. Okay, that's praise ye Yah. Okay. Now Ron taught that was 1417. He already told me to go to. Okay, Mark Anderson said go to Joshua 24 and 15. For in me and my house, we're gonna serve Yah. That's right, brother. Joshua 24 and 15. As for me and my house, we're gonna serve Yah. That's right, brother. So I don't know what Linus Opta gonna serve.
Joshua chapter 24, verse 15. And if it seem evil unto you to serve Yahweh, choose you this day whom ye will serve.
He talking to Linus Opta. Choose you this day, Linus Opta, who you gonna serve.
Whether the gods which your fathers served
is you gonna serve the gods of your grandmamas and great granddaddies? You gonna serve a God that your grandparents served, Linus Opta?
On the other side of the flood.
On the other side of the flood, Linus Opta?
Or the gods of the Amorites.
Or the gods of the Christians, Linus Opta?
In whose land ye dwell.
And you dwell in the Christian land right now today, so you might well serve a God.
But as for me and my house,
As for me and my house,
we will serve Yahweh.
That's right. For me and my house, we're going to serve Yahweh. And that's corn there, Mark Anthony. That's right. Okay, Yashaban say go to Jeremiah 46 and 27. Now the question is the servant of Yah. That's the question. That's the topic of this question. Of this class. We are a servant of Yahweh. I am a servant of Yah.
Jeremiah chapter 46, verse 27.
Yeah, Yashaban say Jeremiah 46 and 27. Read.
But fear not thou, O my servant Jacob.
Oh, my servant Jacob. That's right.
And be not dismayed, O Israel, for behold, I will save thee from afar off, and thy seed from the land of their captivity.
That's right. Talking about the servants, us.
And Jacob shall return.
Then we're going home.
And being rested at ease.
We're going to be at rest. We ain't going to be tired no more, scared and tired no more.
And none shall make him afraid.
That's right. That's popping corn, Yashaban. That's cold-blooded, brother. Okay, Ron Torres say go to Psalm 7 and 11.
Psalms chapter 7, verse 11.
Yeah.
Elohim judgeth the righteous.
That's right. He judged the righteous.
And Elohim is angry with the wicked every day.
He angry with Linus Arthur every day, the wicked. That's right, Linus Arthur. He angry with you every day because you always trying to dispute his word, talk against his word, condemn his word, second guess his word, in doubt of his word. That's what Linus Arthur do. All them doubts. So he mad. Read that again because that's cold-blooded.
Elohim judges the righteous.
He judges us, the brothers and sisters on here.
And Elohim is angry with the wicked every day.
He angry with Linus Arthur every day because he are the wicked. Okay. We just tolerate him on this show, but he's the wicked. Okay, now that was good, Ron Tor. Rostar here say go to 1 Samuel 17 and 3. Rostar here say 1 Samuel 17 and 3.
1 Samuel chapter 17, verse 3. And the Philistines stood on a mountain on the one side, and Israel stood on a mountain on the other side, and there was a valley between them.
Okay, I don't understand that. That was 1 Samuel 17 and 3. Yeah. You should. Okay, read it again, 17 and 3, because I didn't quite understand.
And the Philistines stood on a mountain on the one side, and Israel stood on a mountain on the other side, and there was a valley between them.
Oh, okay. Well, I understand. Okay, now the Naira Israel say go to Amos 3 and 2. Naira Israel, the Naira. Amos 3 and 2, she say. I assume that's a lady.
Amos chapter 3, verse 2.
Yeah.
You only have I known of all the families of the earth.
That's right. You popping it. Therefore, read.
Therefore, I will punish you for all your iniquities.
They're going to punish us for all our iniquity. That's right, sister. Okay, love. Okay. Zena say go to 2 Chronicles 15 and 13. Oh, yeah, boy. You, what's that? Terra Particular, Zamamek. I can't pronounce your name, brother. So don't get mad at me. 2 Chronicles 15 and 13.
2 Chronicles chapter 15, verse 13. That whosoever would not seek Yahweh Elohim of Israel should be put
to death. Man or woman, read.
Should be put to death, whether small or great, whether man or woman.
That's right. You probably, I can't pronounce your name, but that's cool on that, brother or sister. Okay, Kiwi Linus Arthur, if you don't believe, make this thing. They're going to make it go back down.
Should just
okay, yeah, make it go back because I want to read. I missed the comment. You go down. You can't make this thing. Yeah.
No, I can't.
Okay. Oh, okay. Well, I can. Well, don't mess with it. Don't mess with it. I just missed out. Prove me. Yeah, okay, I just missed out. My bad. Wrong verse. Oh, okay then. We all make mistakes, brother. Ain't no big deal. Trying to fast up. Fast. Okay. Their teachers teach things he cannot prove. Well, that's just your opinion, bro. You're entitled to your opinion, Linus Arthur. You always gonna have a hater, whatever you do. Tupac said it best. He says 10 rules to the game. I'm gonna share with you too. No, they're gonna hate you for whatever you do. So they ain't I can't get mad at you about your opinion. Okay. Most High never said he would to prove anyone we are. Okay. She said all things that was known to children are okay. Okay, Rasta here say he meant 1 Samuel. Go to 1 Samuel 7:3. All right, bro. He say type me too fast. I can't type it all, so don't get mad at me. I can't get mad at you for something I can't do. I can't type it all. Okay, he say 1 Samuel 7:3.
1 Samuel.
Rasta here, yeah.
1 Samuel chapter 7 verse 3. And Samuel spake unto all the house of Israel, saying, If ye do return unto Yahweh with all your hearts, then put away the strange gods and false deity from among you.
That's right. Get rid of the New Testament and the Quran. If you're going to turn to Yah, that's Linus Arthur. He talking to him.
And prepare your hearts unto Yahweh.
Prepare your heart to Yahweh, Linus Arthur. That's what all I'm trying to get you to do. Prepare your heart to Yahweh. I don't know what else you're talking about.
And serve him only.
And serve Yahweh only, fool. Talking to Linus Arthur.
And he will deliver you out of the hand of the Philistines.
And he gonna take care of you. That's corn, Rasta here. Yeah, that's corn. Oh, Kiwi say, what is Linus Arthur nationality? He might be a Gentile, that man. So you are always on here with that negative energy. Won't you start your own? There you go. That man just said it, boy. You couldn't have said it no better. That man say, if you on here with all this negative energy, why don't you start your own class? There you go, that man. That's right. You said it right, brother. I did prove it by keeping the commandments, laws, and statutes, but you must ain't been on here all from the beginning. I ain't not finna go back and do all that extra because you want me to do it. Who is you? You ain't a fart in a windstorm. You don't run nothing on this lick. I run this lick, not you. You can't dictate what I do and tell me how to do it. I'm my own man. I'm a silverback gorilla, fool. I ain't gonna listen to you. How I'm gonna listen to a man that hate Yah? I can't listen to you. Okay, Diana Israel, can you just block Linus? He's mental. Okay, yeah. I don't know how to block him. You know how to block him?
No.
Well, we can't block her. We don't know how. He afraid of my question. No, I ain't afraid of nothing. That man, you got to find something better, my brother. We here to build, not destroy. That's right, brother. Gabriel Benz with Sebastian Long. Okay. Linus Arthur, once again, tell the teacher what your nationality is and where are you from and who are your ancestors. Linus Arthur, tell her. Okay, yeah, because he might be a heathen or a Gentile, because yeah, do that what the sister said. A brother, Kiwi. Yeah, do that, Kiwi. What's your nationality? No, we asking you what you are. Yeah, he ignoring your question, Kiwi. Because he in denial. Rasta here say he's the poster board of Isaiah 29 and 13. Go there, 29 and 13.
Isaiah chapter 29 verse 13. Wherefore Yahweh said, for as much as this people draw near me with their mouth.
That's right. And their heart far from him. Read.
And with their lips do honor me.
They honor Yahweh with his lips. That's all, just talking.
But have removed their heart far from me.
But remove your heart far from Yahweh. You say you love Yah, but you hate him. That's right. That's Linus Arthur. That's all. He said 29:13. You popping corn rust out here.
and their fear toward me is taught by the precept of men.
You've been taught by a preacher, T.D. Jason, Creflo Dollar, Joe Osteen, the preachers that taught you. That's right. That was corn, Rasta here. Okay, Donna, the more you reply to him, the more fuel you give his goofy behind. Okay, yeah, he is a goofball now. You're right about this, sister. And know his comment. That's right, sister. I'm gonna do like this. I'm gonna just know anything he say. He gonna be like he ain't on here until he get himself together. Okay. I ain't gonna even read it then. Okay. I offer him to take a DNA test with me. Oh, you offer to take a DNA? You gonna pay for the DNA test, Mark Anthony? He said he offered to take a DNA test. Oh shoot. Okay, Leonard Arthur, if you don't believe you are a Hebrew, then what is your nationality? Okay. That's a good question, Kiwi. He never respond. Oh, okay. Well, see, he the ops then. See, Leonard Arthur must be the ops. Because everybody on this internet know I'm telling the whole truth and nothing but the truth. Only one that got doubt is him. That's what make him a retarded fool. No, don't worry about what Mark is. What is you, Leonard Arthur? You actually a Gentile. What is you? You won't even tell nobody what your nationality is. Okay, Gabriel, maybe he not proud to be saying what he thinks he from. Okay, that's true. Gabriel being Israel. Okay, Ron Tour, but the life of a fool is worse than death. That's right. And that's what he is, a fool. Kiwi. Lena Zata, what do you believe your nationality is? Tell us. Now, he's scared to do that. Yes, sir. Okay, Elder, who is Isaiah 53 talking about? It's talking about us. Talking about Israel. I made a video on Isaiah 53 years ago, and it's talking about Israel. Israel is his servant. Okay. Uh, the question that you asking ain't making sense. Okay. Well, get your own. They say get your own episode, get your own teacher, your own class. Let's focus. I said let's talk about the servant of Yah. Are you a servant of Yah? Are you a servant of Yahweh? Oh, Ezekiel. No, that's a yeah. Rex, something you are ignorant of, and that's your nationality. Okay. Well, just ask him, is he a servant of Yah? Is you a servant of Yahweh? Y'all, somebody asked him that. They told me to ignore him. Oh, okay. Well, we'll go over it another one day. With Yashima, we'll go over that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Jeremiah is a suffering servant. He died in captivity. You're right. You're right. Yeah, she's right. Did anybody know what happened to that guy in Texas that they wouldn't cut? I mean, you didn't see that yet? But in Texas, with a young boy, they kicked him out of school because he wouldn't have cut his hair. He had long dreads. Did anybody know what happened to that young boy that was in New York? Some part, I mean, not you, but Texas. He was in Texas, and they kicked him out of school because his hair was too long. Did anybody follow up on that? They kicked some black dude out of school because his hair was too long in Texas. I forgot what part of. wonder why they don't want our men having hair. The reason they don't want our men having hair is because of the New Testament. Let me say that this in the New Testament. I can't. Let me see if I can find it. This is the reason why they don't want you with no hair. I just want to know what happened to the little brother. Let me show y'all why they don't want us to have no long hair. Go to 1 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 14. Go there. Let me show you why they don't want you with no long hair. 1 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 14. This is why they don't want us with no long hair. Now y'all pay attention. 1 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 14 and 15.
First Corinthians chapter 11, verse 14. Do not even nature itself teach you
do not nature itself teach you. Watch this lie, y'all.
If a man have long hair,
it
is a shame unto him.
It's a shame unto a man to have long hair. Now watch what it says about the woman. Read the next verse.
But if a woman have long hair,
but if a woman got long hair,
it is a glory to her.
It's a glory to her.
For her hair is given her for a covering.
Her hair is given her for a covering. And meaning that a man supposed to have a bald head and a woman supposed to have long hair. And if a man got long hair, that's a shame for him to have long hair. So that's the reason why they don't want you to have no hair. Because what the New Testament say. Okay. Now, exactly, Lord, you get ready since you're walking up that about to flip all the tables. You don't cause most of are protect. Yeah. The people that wonder damn young men to cut their. Yeah. We wore dreads. We didn't have no bald heads. Wanted them young men to cut their hair off. Okay. Okay, Joe Glass, I think he removed on to another school, seeing that the judge upheld. Let me see, what she say? The judge upheld the school policy in Dallas. Okay, Dallas. Also, he ruled with the school then. Teacher, who is this? They don't want Negroes to have long hair. Who is they? That's right, who is they? Because that's part of our culture. That long hair is part of our culture. That's what we wore dreads. That's right. Ain't nothing wrong with a man having dreads and long hair. The longer it is, but wham until you step on them. That's right. We supposed to have long hair. I have never defiled myself from my youth to now. I have never eaten. And that's right. That to my Samson itself, or has torn beasts. Clean meat come from into my mouth. Right. That's Samson. That's right. Okay. He's giving you dogs, cattle and stuff. Okay. Well, they the Gentiles. The Gentiles, the one they don't want you with no long hair. They. Oh, okay. You know, y'all doesn't want us cutting our hair, so they don't. Yeah, okay. That's right. You're right about that. Okay. Stay strong. Yeah, you gotta stay strong. I could say it doesn't want us cutting our hair. He doesn't want us to shave a low bald. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yep, you're right about that, man. Man supposed to have some hair on his face and his head. Yep. When the priest is set back, they are not to cut their hair long or shave. That's right. They can't do none of that, brother. You're right about that, Mark. Let's see. Rasta and Selena's ought to forget all the typing. Let's just debate. Yeah, just debate, man. You know, get it on out the way. Oh, did they? Oh, Yashima, I didn't know that. Well, I wish I could grow me. Well, I wish I could grow me some dreads. I got a bald spot in my coming anyway. I used to have kind of long hair, but my hair ain't it's, you can't comb it. It's so nappy. I had to put water in my hair to comb. I got some kinky nappy hair, boy. He is what wicked caught. Okay, then y'all Saban. Call them pigs. You're right, right. So they see them dread, they get mad, get nervous, huh? Yeah, I'll try again, but man, hey man, this stuff, hey man, I can't comb it, man. It's like wool, man. I can't just take no my hair, man. I'm talking about I ain't got no good grade of hair. Period. It's all kink. Mine gonna lock up and ain't gonna never unlock because this stuff here is rough. Yeah, 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 man. But I got a ball spotted, man. I ain't gonna look right with no ball spotted. Growing no dread. Yeah, I might think about it one day. Try to grow and give me some dread, but then my hair takes so long to grow. It take man, my hair gonna take forever to grow. Yeah, my hair take forever. It's slow growing, boy. Yeah, but them brother with them dreads, y'all keep them dreads and don't never cut them dreads. You know that's what it's all about. I wish I could grow some dreads, but fortunately, I ain't been able to do it. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. She said, glad to say, well, we must be related. Oh yeah, cause man, I got my hair ain't like the average person, boy. I'm talking about my hair is kinky. Yeah. Then it's perfect a lot, but it's gonna take a long. It'll take me 5 years to get my hair to grow, man. My hair grow slow. Sure do. Yeah. Man, yeah. Well, brother and sister, I had a good time. And Lena's off the man like the brother wanted to debate you whenever you ready to debate him, put up or shut up. That's my thing, So if but he's like the only negative person on this YouTube stage. That's when I had to make him famous and make a video because you the one fulfilling prophecy with the book. You make the book true. The rebellious, hard-headed, stiff-necked person, yeah, you would make the scriptures true. So y'all let him keep on doing what he do. He ain't hurt nobody but himself. So all we can do is pray for the brother and hope he change and get it together. But we ain't gonna hate him. You know, yeah, because he just rebellious like Israel was back in Moses' time. People just they just stiff necked and hard headed, and that's the way it is. Everybody can't be saved. The truth ain't for everybody. You know, the truth is only for the remnant. You know, even your family members and friends, you can't save them. You know, they're gonna be all the way to the grave, y'all rebellious. Yeah, yeah. But brothers and sisters, I had a good time. I'm gonna get ready to close out, and we praise Yahweh next Shabbat, and appreciate everybody. You know. Oh, okay, I forgot more. Yeah, somebody give me a closing out scripture. I'm glad you remember. I be forgetting, bro. Okay. Proverbs. We're gonna close out with Mark Anthony, Proverbs 16 and 18. I'm gonna have to do that every week to close out with a good script. Mark Anthony say Proverbs 16 and 18.
Proverbs chapter 16, verse 18. Pride go before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall.
That's right. Yeah, that's good, brother. And that's Nina's out again. But I'm gonna give all honor, glory, praise, and worship to Yahweh by saying hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Praise the mighty Yah. And shalom, shalom, brothers and sisters all over the world.